Honey Rose sandwiches, thank you,
There
honey.
you are.
It hasn't always been like this. Linda lived in this flat with her partner and 2 children.
Hey, baby, you go your way, and I'll go mine.
Do you think your obesity affected your relationship with your husband?
Of course it did. I mean, the bigger I got, obviously, it got to the point where we couldn't sleep together. He never admitted to me, obviously, that he was seeing other women, but he must have done. I'm not stupid, you know. If he wasn't sleeping with me, he was obviously sleeping with somebody. You know, but it didn't bother me that much. You know, because at the end of the day, I still loved him. He went from being a husband into a carer, you know, and which totally destroyed the relationship, you know, between us. He was taking me down to the shower and basically doing everything, you know, everything from showering to cleaning up when I threw up. And I knew that it was tearing on the relationship, you know, everything was falling apart, really.
So when did he decide to leave?
I threw him out, basically, well, because I felt I had no choice. It was becoming so much of a nightmare carry on that with him he'd started to turn to the drink. So he wasn't coming in for work, and my kids started to become my carers. They were actually doing things for me that social services deemed were inappropriate.
Like what?
Well, basically I was having a lot of bad abscesses. All obese people get them. And one night it was my daughter and my son that were here. And I wanted to get up to go to the loo. And I had this hideous abscess right on the buttocks, basically, you know, right on the cheek of your buttocks. And I knew it was about ready to, you know, to burst. And sitting on the toilet pan seat, the damn thing burst. And the amount of blood and poison that came out of this sore was undescribable. And I was in tears because there's no way I could dress it. So they phoned the district nurse service and it was a recorded message. So my son and daughter says, we'll take care of it. You're going to have to let us come in. It wasn't something I was proud of, but under the circumstances, I had no choice. You know, and my kids had no choice. I was their mother. They tried to help me. You know, but the district nurses reported it to social services.
Her 2 children were put into care, aged 13 and 14. Her son went to foster parents, her daughter into a children's home.
This is exactly what I didn't want, sorry, but I can still see him. I think what they did was diabolical. They split my family up. They forced me into a situation whereas I had to basically throw my own husband out. They put my kids in care. They were making me use my bed as a human toilet. How the hell they expected me not to be clinically depressed, I don't know. I couldn't take any more. We were very, very distant now. I don't have any sort of relationship with him. And that's been very hard to accept.
Cooked breakfast is still Ted's main meal of the day. It's a far cry from the diet he should be sticking to.
Oh, sorry, mate. Just dropped my guts. God, Jesus, that stinks.
Do you mind?
No, I say, something's working overtime. I don't know what it is.
It's all that good food you're eating, you must back it up.
No, Rama's a good cook. What? Oh, yes. He gives me too many beans. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but I want to lose it. I don't want to put it on. Because before I know it, they'll end up getting a forklift. Hiring a forklift to get me out.
Did you help Ted diet in any way?
Honest answer, no. But he does have grilled sausage, not fried sausage. And bacon's grilled.
That's
That
all
is a
grilled.
menu,
I
it's
have
all
2
grilled.
eggs and
That is a
baked beans. I'm
general.
going to ask Farmer to cut the baked beans down, Rodney, because he gives me too many beans.
Did he?
That's probably what's giving me the thing, for making me pass windows, I think. I've only got to have roast pudding, can't I? I don't have
Most ask for more.
No, eh?
Most ask for more,
No,
not
I,
less.
I don't want a lot of beans. That's what gives me wind. I am a diabetic. I can't walk very far. Plus I get chest pains all the time.
Ted, why can't they give you a room on the ground floor?
This is the ground floor.
Do you find it difficult to buy clothes?
Yeah, I got to go to a place called High and Mighty in Bath, which is the only place who caters for somebody my size. For me to buy 4 pairs of underpants and about 2 or 3 t-shirts cost me in the region of about £61. You know, I only get incapacity benefit and disability living allowance. You take £61 out of what I get, you know, it's quite a big drop. We got all Sky TV in here as well, and in all the rooms. I'm here till further notice, as far as I know. But, you know, I can't afford it, it's all right. At least I'm not sleeping on the street.
There's a lot of issues, I think, in my background as to why perhaps I've got a weight problem. The whole family are very diet conscious and, you know, what you look like conscious. So, and as I say, as we're all involved with dancing, that was how we had to be. We were always slim on the stage. I've got a younger sister who's beautifully slim, but never was. She was always probably slightly bigger than me as a teenager.
What's your plans tonight, Sarah?
I'm meeting some friends at a local restaurant. I'm going to have a nice big meal because tomorrow I'll be going into hospital. And that'll be it. The last supper. We're going to have a really good time. I know I eat too much.
And what's going to happen after the operation if you eat too much?
I'll be sick.
So it's a bit like bulimia.
Yeah. But I won't be hungry. Whereas now I'm hungry. And I won't have the stomach capacity to be hungry. So the small amount I put in it will be enough.
It's quite dramatic.
If I had breast cancer, I'd have my breast cut off. I've got an eating problem, so my stomach removed. Basically. Well, look, that sounds nice. Look, love in the afternoon. Oh.
Sarah, it's been a long time.
Since when? I'd like a love in the afternoon.
Not in the afternoon.
And it doesn't depress you to think you can
No.
have a big meal again?
No. I've done that. I've had the big meals. That's that part of the life. That's gone now. I'm moving on now. I'm not going to have big meals. Thank you very much.
At the top end. Oh!
Now plan your attacks. Which end?
Well, bearing in mind, I'm only 35, so this is my stake for the next 30 years. There you go.
Ted's doctors are reluctant to visit him at the hotel. They think he needs the exercise and should be encouraged to walk. This time, however, a nurse has come to see him.
I've had that before. That's what they call septicemia. That's poisonous.
And have you got it on both legs?
Yeah, it's starting to come on that one as well now. If it gets in the bloodstream, it'll kill me. So I had it really bad when I was at home with Sue on this one. This one was that hot and that red, you could fry an egg on it. What actually causes it? You got any idea?
I have to say it's because your legs are so large, you get little pimples there.
Well, I'm eating less now. If I eat any less, I'm going to live like a hermit.
It's not eating less, it's eating sensibly, that is the problem. Because you wouldn't have got like this in the first place, would you?
The menu at the bed and breakfast is not designed for Weight Watchers, and eating sensibly on Social Security benefit isn't proving easy for Ted. But he has to lose weight if there's any hope of getting back with his wife, Sue.
If I got a letter from her tomorrow saying I'd come back, I'd go back. She knows I'd go back.
Do you have any children of your own with Sue?
Well, no. She said if I lost the weight, probably we could have a, you know, a baby, but I don't think it'll ever get that far now.
And does the weight affect your sex life?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My weight was brought into it. Because this gets in the way, that gets in the way. I will be honest with you, yeah, it does. Well, that's what